Okay, period. Because I ain't seen you.
I know.
Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, Miss Mouthy. And hey, y'all. Welcome back. It's another week. Hey, set of lips. And if you're a new set of lips, welcome. You have tuned into the Miss Mouthy podcast, which is all about trans and non binary people, experiences and narratives, and the allies that love and support us. And so, to all my people who may have celebrated Cinco de Mayo, shout out to y'all. Shot o'clock. Okay, period. So this episode that is so yummy. Oh my
It
god.
is.
So this episode is entitled Clarity and Manifesting. And I thought it was really great because one, we all need that with May being Mental Health Awareness Month, and with my special guest when we were talking, I was like, so what's going on? Where are you at in your life? What is going on? And that's the title that was brought up. So I would like to bring in my special guest. Special guest, can you introduce yourself for the people?
Hey, everybody. My name is Mikhail. I'm I'll just say I'm an artist. I mean,
Period.
creative.
We all
Okay.
are creatives. Yes. I had to learn that while starting Mouthy was that like I never considered myself an artist because I wasn't like a singer, a dancer.
Really?
But yeah, then I started to realize that like being a creator is like when you're producing
Yes.
anybody at work that for people to like experience, right? So
Exactly.
that was that. And for y'all who do not know, this is like the magic behind Mouthy outside of my engineers over here. That like when y'all see me at events and things, this is the
Period.
person who makes it happen. And y'all have went up once y'all seen that flyer came out. So here in the live flesh. But
Okay.
yeah, tell me a little bit about how you got started with being an artist.
Ooh. It actually starts back to kind of like I would say when I was a kid,
Okay.
we did those like casting calls in Detroit and
Did you?
yeah,
Oh, you was fortunate.
but they weren't like
Not
official,
good. Yeah.
so you learn. And like my mom used to be with me, so I used to be
Okay.
like, okay, we gonna try this out. She really was like, because I love TV as a kid, like
Yes, me
Disney
too.
Channel, Nickelodeon, like all that
What were
stuff.
some of your favorite shows?
Ooh, That's a Raven is a classic.
Okay, that's so crazy because I never really watched that.
You didn't?
No.
That was the show. And then like Nickelodeon, like the Amanda show, I just love like the skits. It's like
Okay,
SNL.
yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Oh, that was nice. Mine was more so like, let's see, all that.
Yes.
What else did I like? Zoom.
I like Zoom too.
Um, yeah, I think sister. Like I was a little older, so it was like,
No,
yeah,
I like
like
Sister Sister too.
yeah, those are the type of sitcoms was the things for me.
It was.
Yeah.
And it was based in Detroit too, so I thought that was cool.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. I never knew that.
Yep. Sister
Um,
Sister.
okay, period. So shot o'clock who you coming on to
Yeah.
here. And we didn't get to
Period.
celebrate Cinco de Mayo, but they're gonna be like, Mouthy, you turned it into a lush, but that's okay.
Period.
So when we was talking about this, why did you
Mhm.
feel like this title was so important about clarifying and manifestation and things
Mhm.
of that nature?
Because literally, like, me and my mom did a fast.
Okay.
So she did a 40-day fast. I did a 30-day fast.
Period. Oh, y'all some bad ones.
Okay.
Okay.
And it was hard for me because I had to, well, she did it I would say the right way, like, with the church giving up certain foods and stuff like that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did it kind of like my way.
Yo, wait.
So I
That,
gave up,
okay, the new edition.
okay, like
Okay.
I gave up sugar, like fast food, all
Okay.
types of stuff. And I just, the main thing my mom she tell me like all the time, like, when you fast, you got to ask specifically for what you want. So I'm
Mm,
like, I want clarity. And that's what I
yeah,
kept thinking. Like, and I just feel like clarity is like so important when it comes to making decisions.
that's true. And by me being a Gemini, like making a decision is so hard. Like they could like to call us two faced, but we not two faced. It's just
Really,
the
y'all
fact.
not.
It's just the fact that we're indecisive. So one moment what I could really like
Hmm.
won't be the same thing I like 2 seconds from now. But clarity has been coming to me 2 4 in something that I hadn't even asked for. When
Hmm.
the reality is like sometimes we don't want to see those warning signs or the red
Yes,
flags, right? Whether that's people, situations, and
exactly.
life will position you in a way to learn lessons. And then if you don't learn them, you're gonna be right back in that same motherfucking spot, wondering
Starting
like,
over.
yeah, just a different face. um, So yeah, I think that's really important. And then manifestation, a lot of people don't understand that asking for it is
Yes.
only half of it. But if you're not willing to like clear out the space to make room for them blessings or the things that you're asking for, where the fuck is it gonna go?
Exactly. You ain't gonna get nowhere.
Yes. So Mouthy moment, you want to talk about how we first met?
Oh my God, yes, I would
Yeah.
love to. So we met at a birthday party
Yes.
for a mutual friend.
Mm-hmm.
And I just loved your energy from the jump. Like I
Thank
just
you.
felt like we really meshed.
And we did. We
And I'm
did.
like, oh, I just love her vibe. And I was like, what's your sign? And you
Yeah.
was like, I'm a Gemini. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. It is, and I get that all the time. But it's a big difference, I think, between May's and June Gemini's. Like
Yes, definitely.
we are more subtle, nice, and then June Gemini's come out the gate like, "What's up?"
Exactly.
But yeah, when I first met you, I just felt like you were so genuine and authentic, and like
Oh,
then when I found out you was a creative, I was like, oh
yes.
okay. And then we did our first like episode together, and I just
Yes.
was like hooked. So like he is amazing at his craft, y'all. Like
Period. Still growing.
yeah, no, no, but you're great. And one thing I realized was like how people could support each other in this
Right.
industry. You know what I mean? Like if you know somebody who does great videography or photography, use them, especially
Exactly.
if you're trying to like advance your agenda. So what was the first age you like started to pick up a video camera or something?
Ooh, I wish it was when I was younger, but
Yeah.
realistically, it started when I was in college.
Okay.
So I took like a few acting classes in college and then like cinema
Okay, period.
classes. And that's when we had like the real, mega camera that
That
they
expensive
use.
shit that they
Yeah,
like
that
don't break
okay, or
it.
you paying for it out of your tuition.
Okay.
But
Hey
it was
James. Thank you.
but yeah. Well, hey James.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yes. Um,
But yes,
okay,
that's
so
when.
what so pretty much how you want to shape out your career, how would you describe that? What would you want to do?
Ooh, going back to clarity, I kind of got a little unmotivated.
Okay.
So it kind of because I was supposed to be working on the script, me and you,
Yeah.
off camera, we know. But it's just more like you kind of go through the phases of life, and then you have to kind of just like reinvent certain
Mm-hmm.
things in yourself. So I'm still kind of going through that, but I know a podcast is something I really been wanting to do, and like I was
As you
telling you
should.
early,
As you should.
I'm learning from you.
Oh, thank you.
So
Yes.
yeah.
I think that's important to recognize because it's been in moments without the 2 years of Mouthy where I've given up. I've taken
Hmm.
breaks. Life has beat my ass, and I was just
Okay.
like, I'm not doing this shit no more because it's not paying the bills, right? Like, anytime you really love something and you're passionate about it, sometimes it takes for you to front your own
Right.
shit, and people don't
Very
talk
true.
about that part. Like, when you got to come out your money and you live in paycheck to paycheck, and the little money you do got to go into your passion.
Yes.
Sometimes you be like, I can't be passionate this week. I can't
Okay.
afford to be passionate. Fuck that.
Okay.
Okay. But then it's something inside of you that brings you back to it. Like you can't get away from it. Like
Right.
even today, like having court and knowing how I was feeling, and then still being like, bitch, you gonna push through. Like
Exactly.
today
Okay.
you gonna be on air. Today it's gonna be a great episode. And that's that on that.
Period.
So I don't want you to ever feel like because you may not necessarily know your direction
Hmm.
that you're not gonna get to your destination. Because
Right.
oftentimes we just need we need a push and we need to be reevaluated in which ways we want to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
So
agree.
your script is still gonna have the same impact
Okay.
and the same creative flow that you want. It's just gonna happen at a later date, you know?
Yes, I needed to take a break because I mean, realistically, that's what we need to do. We need to take
Mm-hmm.
breaks. Like
Yeah.
I'm the type of person go 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 go.
Oh
I want to
yes.
keep going.
Tell the people your sign just so they know.
I'm an Aquarius.
Oh, water sign.
I'm an air sign. We
Oh,
we in the same. Yeah,
oh,
we in the
okay,
air
boom.
family.
I don't
Yeah.
know why I think Aquarius. Is it because they pour that water?
Yeah.
See, that's so
I
misleading.
know.
Now I look dumb as fuck. Oh, okay. So you're an air sign. Boom.
Hmm.
Um,
Very free spirited.
okay. I was about to say, tell us about some of your qualities.
Um, we're very rebellious.
Hey,
Very
bestie.
hey. Um, very we're knowledge driven, just like all the other air signs like Gemini's. Are very knowledge
Yeah.
driven.
Do y'all get bored easily?
Yes,
Okay.
we need
Okay.
somebody that's gonna stimulate
Yeah.
conversation. I
Yeah.
don't need somebody that's gonna do small talk.
Yeah. It's like, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing?
Right.
Nothing.
It's so irritating.
How is dating in this generation?
Ooh, that's something I still don't even know.
Okay.
Honestly, I
Okay.
feel like it's communication is so important, and I feel like in our generation is not really taken serious when it comes to communication. Like
Hmm.
we need to know what we're doing, not have to ask. You should be able to talk to someone and let them tell you, like, hey, I don't think we gonna rock. That's
Yeah.
fine, but at least let me know what's going on. Don't mislead somebody,
Oh, yeah.
She throw the hammer.
Oh, because
Okay.
I'll be ready to be like, yeah, don't mislead nobody. But I just think like we live in a generation and a time where like people communicating their feelings, it's very, very difficult when it's like
It is.
it has a level of honesty to it. Like if you have to be honest and transparent, I don't know if it's because we take in consideration too much of other people's feelings,
Right.
or we don't care enough about our own fucking feelings. So that's how you get people stuck into dead end relationships.
Yes.
Or oh, oh, I'm preaching. Okay. Or you find yourself just in this hole of a feeling bad every time you got to make a decision about your feelings.
Very
Like
true.
I personally can relate to that. But manifesting, what things did you
Ooh.
manifest that actually came to
This,
fruition?
this job that I just got.
Okay, period, big purr.
Okay. Big purr. Snaps.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
yes.
But that and just the clarity, like I just want to understand like what is my purpose. I feel like we constantly going to ask ourselves that,
Mhm.
but at the same time I'm just not the stagnant type of person. Like I can't sit still. Like I need to
Yes.
know what we're doing,
Mhm.
even if it's on me. Like I need
Mhm.
to be able to push myself through, and when I don't have like the tools necessary, I feel so depressed and I
Yeah.
feel like I don't want to leave the house. And
And,
yeah.
and and I think that's real because like you don't know this, but you helped me out of a lot of.
Did I?
Yes, you did. Out of a lot of dark nights where we would just be casually having conversation, but it would be like you would say something to me where I'd be like, "Okay, I got that." Especially when
Period.
you get point of view from how somebody else view you or
True.
how you show up in somebody else's life. So, thank you for that.
Anytime.
Okay, period. I manifested a lot of shit this year that I didn't even know could be a thing. Like that's why I'm about to like leave my full-time job and find my
Period.
like passion and do this like full time. Like I feel like when God tell you to just like be obedient and like
Exactly.
follow his will, you gotta do that with no hesitation. And I was like,
Okay.
my boss gonna be so mad at me. She gonna beat my ass.
She
Like,
gonna be all right.
yeah.
Okay.
And they will. And they will find somebody else and
Exactly.
like pay them less. Okay. Let's talk
Okay.
about that. They're gonna pay them less.
They will.
Um, so what is it like working with me while we like do events and stuff like that?
She is a good time. Okay. I enjoy like that period.
Yes.
But it's one of those things, like you just said, passion. Like,
Hmm.
you have a good time. That's what we want. I don't
Yes.
want to, do a 9 to 5 that's boring or so repetitive. You
Yes.
want something where it's like it's challenging, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's, creative. You can collaborate with people. Like that's what I want to do.
And you so good under pressure. Cause like I
Oh
remember when
yes.
we did the fashion show and you didn't know if your light was gonna work. And
Child.
baby, I was
I'm gonna
like,
make a way, okay?
yeah, yeah, he did. He made a way and it was fine. And I was just like, cause I pick up on energy and I was just like, I felt you for a slight second, be like, oh, what the fuck? But then you brought it back and you made it happen. And I was like, oh, okay, you got it. Like it's
Period.
cool.
Okay.
But I am excited for us to start working
I am
really,
too.
really soon. I got some big plans for us, like
Okay.
coming up and things for us to do.
Champagne worthy.
And I'm always open to like your creative directive too,
Oh,
because you like
anytime.
behind the lens. So it's gonna be really dope to be able to work with you. So what things do you want to see in like
Mm,
cause tell people about like your business and like what it is.
so
Hype yourself up,
okay,
okay?
period. Because I don't do that enough.
Yeah.
But I own a production company called Millennial Vision Entertainment.
Mhm.
Per, we
Mhm.
are on YouTube. I do have 3 short films out. It's called Haunted Heart is the first one, Haunted Heart 2, and then we have a teaser that we're going to be doing an addition to called Inhumane. Uh, I was just the videographer for that, but a friend of mine who's also a part of my team, he wrote and directed the movie. So we're just pushing ourselves out there, trying to get what we supposed to do.
Yeah.
Do more videos and put out stuff and just be a creative. Like that's really, I just want to go with the flow of what my mindset is. That's why I said podcast, doing different things, creative wise.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'm talking about the but are you currently single? I think I might be reading the comments wrong, but I think that is maybe be the thing. Are you looking? Because they
Um,
confused.
not y'all trying to get in my business.
They do. The lips be
Um,
nosy. They want to know.
I'm dating.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
dating.
Dating, dating for me has a lot of different layers. Okay, let me push that into something. Mm.
Ooh, do I like long walks on the beach? I sure do. If somebody
Okay.
would, fly me out
Okay,
like
period.
Young Miami.
Okay, fly me out. So dating like
Mhm.
exclusively, dating like courtship, like
I'm just dating. It's nothing like exclusive as of yet. I would love it to be, but it's all in God's timing at this point.
you so right about that.
Okay.
Look, I have changed. Like I feel like I did a 360. Like when I used to be so big on relationships, now I'm like more so focused on my career and really getting Mouthy
Period.
off the ground. And like I'm not lonely by no means,
Okay, because we're not
but
gonna claim that.
yeah, but I'm open to like that, but I'm not gonna make that a priority
Right.
like I did before because it's like
Same here.
I still feel like I'm healing. Like part of me will forever be healing past like people, the people you encounter
True.
on an everyday basis, whether they friends, romantic, family. Like I just like healing. Like I like becoming whole.
Yes, the whole like process of just finding yourself all over again is
Hmm.
scary, but it's fun at the same time
Yeah.
because you start to learn like, dang, I used to do this a long time ago. Why did I stop? Because of this person? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's
What
crazy.
parts of you have you noticed you missed that you regained
Ooh.
from your last like situation?
I would say more like I used to be super tense and I would
Mm.
always feel it in my chest. So I'm like, I don't know if it was because of I wasn't happy and it was like, how they always say like things, if you're
Tension
not,
build up.
yeah, like emotional things, if you don't deal with them, they kind of go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how I felt. And then I learned how to like release my emotions because when we talked about, communicating properly,
Yeah.
I wasn't the best when it comes to my emotions. I keep things, locked up. But I learned, to open up and be like, I'm disappointed in this, or I'm sad, or I'm,
Yeah.
X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z. So,
And I think that's really important that like most people don't talk about, especially being a young black man,
mhm.
that every time I've noticed a man come on here, it's kind of that thing where like communicating is become very hard. Do you have maybe a history where you realized that like it was hard for you to express your emotions?
Ooh, now we gotta take it to childhood. It's the
Oh
therapy
yes, let's
session,
go. It's
child.
always childhood trauma.
Okay. But I would say it was due to me being, a part of the LGBTQ community,
Okay.
growing up and not really expressing myself how I want to, and my dad played a big part of it. Love him though,
Yeah.
but people are ignorant until they're informed.
Hmm.
So
And they don't give a fuck until it's a loved one.
they don't. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, recently, well, this past year I came out to my dad. I'm 26. Yeah, I was 25 when I came out to him. My
Hmm.
mom already knew for, a while ago, but
Right.
my dad was super important because I felt like I love my dad, but at the same time I had to make myself understand like if he doesn't accept this, then I'm move on with my life. I'm
Yeah.
not about to, hold up my life for somebody else. I'm not
Hmm.
going to do that. But he was a very accepting of it. So I was like, dang, you had me all worked up. I was ready to
We do.
go off,
That's in our head. Like during mental health, like we always have these. I've learned that how we view the scenario will never
Mhm.
be as intense
Yes.
as it actually will be.
He was chill.
Yeah.
I was like, "Child, this was easy. I could have just told you over the phone." We met
Yeah.
up in person because, he live in a different state. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. But that's important to recognize because I think part of that closure or acceptance or validation, I don't know what the hell it is, but we be waiting on it from
Yes.
those parental people. Like if my mom would have never accepted me as myself or as her daughter, I don't know where I would have been. I probably would have like detransitioned and went back to living a fucking lie and like not my
Yeah.
truth.
Because they the foundation. Like, they
Hmm.
help build your character, who you are. Like, you owe all that kudos to your parents, good or bad or indifferent.
Yeah. But I also want to say that regardless to like parents not perfect.
Right.
It's hard for you talking about another individual being accepting of something that they may not have experienced or wanted for their child because now being a mom, I have all these like expectations that I'm trying to break
Right.
for my baby. Like I got it. Like I want her to be great.
Okay.
And sometimes you gotta like pull it back as a parent to be like,
Yes.
let them find their way, let them scrape their knee. But that's really good that like regardless of the fact you got two parents that
Right.
support you greatly.
Ooh, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I know other situations are not as, lucky. So, I do count my blessings when it comes to that.
Okay. So with being a creator
Hmm.
and like you want to act, right?
I do want to get back into acting because I
Okay.
did do a little bit of it.
Okay. What did you do? Per.
So, okay, so I started off with a mentor,
Okay.
and I ended up being in his domestic violence campaign. I
Nice.
didn't have any lines, but it's still on my Instagram. I'll tell y'all at the end.
Okay.
But I was in that, and then from that, it kind of like just skyrocketed. Like I met some actors that I call my mentors to this day, and they
Nice.
got me into some more things. And I did like a YouTube series, a episode.
Cause that's what I see for you. Like I just see you like being in
Yeah,
front of the camera sometimes
I
too.
definitely want to
Like
get back.
yeah, like and I'm be pushing that for you. Like get your ass
Period.
out there. Like
I'm actually trying. I
yeah,
almost
get
had
your
the opportunity to be on
yeah.
BMF.
Like oh okay.
Yeah,
Period. Hey Amar, how are
I
you?
love.
Um, but yes, I think it's really important that we follow our passions no matter what to do. I want to have I want to have a production company too.
Period.
I want to have a lip line. Like there's so many things that I
Ooh,
want.
the
Oh,
cross selling.
yeah, it's coming. It's
I love that.
coming. But what I'm finding now is that a lot of people outside of Mouthy be wanting me to take pictures for their brand, and I'm like, I'm not really photogenic. And they're like, no, you got it, you got it. And I'm
You
like,
do.
but thank you. I'll receive
Yeah.
that. Thank you. But I'm getting outside of my comfort zone because
Right.
what I thought a model would be like, or somebody who like take all these, I'm like, that ain't me.
But we need
Yeah,
representations
yeah,
of different people.
that is true. That it receive it.
Okay.
That is true.
Because I was the same way. I want to do a naked photo shoot,
Uh huh.
so I'm trying to get my body that there.
Oh, oh,
You know,
oh. Okay.
trying to break the
So,
internet like Kim K.
oh,
No,
okay, as you should. I'm all here for it. I think that's a big thing that in our society we kind of like shun people who embrace their body and love their curves
true.
and it's just like it's not needed because sex is natural. It's gonna
Very
happen,
true.
and desires is natural. So like you're gonna desire people regardless
And
of
it's
that.
okay to have a preference, like as long as you're not bashing other
Um,
people.
but
Uh,
they
sorry,
do they do
they do, but I'm
they,
just saying, like
no
it's
fast
okay.
no films. Like it'd be like
Yeah.
yeah. What's your preference?
I think I'm pretty open for the most part.
Y'all hear that? I
I
want y'all to hear that.
I think
You
it
think?
because I don't come across everything, so
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying. Like I know it's the
That makes sense.
fetish thing too, so it's so many stuff, so much stuff out there. So I'm like, I don't know. I'll
Oh,
try something once, I
so
guess.
so I just did a campaign. It ain't came out yet. I think it come out on the 9th. Is it the 9th yet? No, it's not. Um
She like, let me double check.
yeah, it come out on the 9th, but I had said something about safe words and
Mhm.
I was talking about like people in the BDSM
Ooh,
community.
I like that.
Yeah, and I wasn't talking about myself specifically,
Mhm.
but there are certain things within that community that I like wax and like sensations I do like, but I don't like.
Give me an example.
So I like hot wax, like the soy candles being like
Okay, I could
poured
probably
on
get into
me and
that.
like massage. That I like.
Okay,
I haven't got into the deeper part of it that I
I
know
want
that.
the little whip, like.
Oh, you want the whip?
Oh yes.
Whipper or whippy?
Oh both.
Okay, purr.
Okay.
Okay. I do want to be tied up though. Like I really feel like it's important for me to like be tied up because I'm very submissive, but
Okay.
I also can be very dominant. Um, but I do want to. I don't know. Like I don't know why I
Get
tied
out
up.
the handcuffs.
No, I don't
You
want
don't
the
want the
handcuffs.
handcuffs?
No, police brutality.
Oh
Black
yeah.
Lives Matter.
Ooh, I
I
forgot.
got
I'm sorry, y'all.
no. I got trauma, but you
Sorry.
can tie a rope. A rope, okay. But no, I don't. And it's been this cute thing. I don't know if you be on Twitter like I be on
Uh-oh.
Twitter. Do
What's on
you?
Twitter? Yeah, okay, I'll be on Twitter.
Okay, because Twitter would be popping.
Okay.
But have you noticed the new thing where like people been wearing like tied up underwear? Like they'll have underwear on, but
Is
like
it string?
yeah, it's like ropes, and they got
Really?
like oh, it's so sexy. It
Is
is.
it? You gonna have to send me that.
Yeah, it is so sexy. I promise. Like, and I don't know if it's called nothing, but I'm allowing myself two things: not to have guilt around sex. I've learned that through trauma because
True.
I've had like I don't know if you experienced, but like after you come, you be like, bitch, get the fuck away from me. I
Oh, it's
can't
like
believe
watching
I
porn.
did.
It's like
Yeah,
watching porn. You be
yeah.
like, ooh, I'm
I can't.
disgusted.
Yes. Okay, so you feel
Yeah, I
me.
feel you. I
Okay.
feel you.
And then after that, it'd be very much so like not to have shame, and to allow myself to be open to something I've never experienced.
Yeah, because you
You
don't
know?
know what you like.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people, that's the season that we're in. About men, eating, girls' butts and stuff like that. They're like,
Hmm.
"Oh my god, that is so
Or vice
nasty."
versa.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
vice
they do
versa.
that too.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it's not. You got to figure out what you like.
Yeah, and it's okay to be a freaky girl. I want
Period.
ladies I want everybody to start
Be
embracing
a
the fact
freak.
that yeah, being a freak, know what you like because you get one life and you don't want to
Exactly.
get up off this earth and be like, I wish I had like the girl or kissed the girl and
For the
no.
one time, do it for the one time.
Who the fuck
YOLO.
you who you fuck because you don't know what they doing. The same people who point fingers and shaming you gonna be them same ones that's gonna
Living it up.
yeah, behind closed doors, flat out doing what they need to do.
Okay,
Um, so I guess the most important thing is live your motherfucking life to the best ability. Okay.
as you should.
Mm-hmm. What signs are you normally compatible with?
Mm, I
Whatever this is got me hot,
I
baby.
know. I'm a little
Ooh,
warm.
hello. Okay.
It is
Whiskey.
good though.
It is very nice.
I've dated a Gemini.
Oh, real quick, that is a salted caramel
It does
And
taste
it's so
good.
delicious.
whiskey. It's called Duke and Dame.
Yeah, get y'all some.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Sponsorship.
good.
There
It's
you go.
hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's doing what it's need to do.
Period. But I've dated a Gemini before. I've
Okay.
dated a Leo. Mm, I-
How was that with a Leo? Ooh.
it's clash. We
Yeah.
clashed a lot, but
Okay.
we sister signs anyway. So
Okay.
we what they have, we lack, and vice
Okay.
versa. So yeah, that was interesting.
Nice.
I don't have no like, best sign that you should date. I
No,
just feel like
I
you're
I feel like we
compatible.
all have characteristics where like you could like a sign and then you could dislike a sign because it's no different than with people. I don't feel like you're necessarily everybody who you can genuinely like,
Hmm.
you can genuinely hate too.
Yeah,
Like
and it go deeper. Like a lot of people don't know. Just to touch on it a little
okay.
bit, you got your sun sign, your moon sign, and then you got your
Ooh.
rising sign. So my
See,
sun sign is Aquarius, my moon sign is a Taurus, and then my rising sign is a Libra. So
see,
those,
I need to learn the rest of that
yeah,
shit because all I know is
it's
just
deep.
I'm a Gemini. I don't know what my moon, I don't know what my rising, I don't know none of that.
Yeah, you could find it out like on Google, your natal chart. That's
Uh-huh.
what you want to. You just need to know the exact time you were born.
Okay.
Yeah.
Period. Okay, so you've been working out a lot lately. I've been
Period.
seeing you up in that thing, and I was like, I was trying. I showed up to class. I did try. I had effort. Okay,
A little
but
effort.
yeah,
Okay.
I did have effort. I'm gonna
But you
come
be doing
back.
your stuff too.
Yeah, but I need to come back. Like I need to come back full force and
Okay.
ready because summer is here.
Yeah.
Summer is here,
And I'm trying to get this body all the way together. Okay.
and I think that's so crazy how we all like
Yeah.
assess each other because I'm like, ain't nothing wrong with him. I don't know what the fuck he talking about.
Shit. Let me get this six pack, okay?
Ooh,
That's what I
they
really
gonna be
want.
on you. It's coming. It's a
Okay.
manifestation.
A little crop top
A
action.
little ooh, manifestation. They gonna eat you up. But where are you working out and what are you doing?
So I work out at Fit Theorem. So it's a kickboxing studio. They do a lot of cardio. They incorporate a lot of strength training too. That's fairly new for them, but they can get your body right. You just got to commit. And I go 3 days a week, or I
And
try to.
and that's with anything. Like you just gotta commit and you gotta stay focused. Um, but if you had some advice for me when it came to
Hmm.
love or clarity, what would you give me?
With love, I feel like I used to be the type to say, don't ask me about that because I ain't good with it. But
Oh,
I feel like honestly, you can find love. You just got to be open to it. You also have to let people make mistakes. Unfortunately, that's a part of life.
yeah.
And just mostly just make sure that you're fully healed. That's super
Mm.
important because you can carry on baggage that you didn't want to
Didn't even
carry.
know you had. Bag
Yeah.
lady.
Okay,
Uh,
baggage claim. Pick it up.
oh. So one thing I would say to you, I would just say, um, be open to the possibilities of what's to come down the future, right?
Yes.
And you are more worthy of things that you never even imagined, right? So like sometimes we get with these people or be in situations that we allow to dictate
Yes, that's
where
true.
we should be. But I feel like with your newfound confidence with your body and working out, your career and what you're doing with your business, baby, you're
Period.
gonna be with somebody that's like on a whole nother plateau and you're gonna be
Per.
like, bitch, what? Why was I? Oh, okay.
Am I allowed to ask a quick question?
Yeah,
Yes, of
sure.
course.
So, for someone that has may have been in a very long-term relationship or marriage, right?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Is there a time that you want to put on before you get yourself involved with somebody else?
Like exiting a marriage or
No, starting a new relationship with somebody.
Getting
after?
out of the
Oh, you had a
yeah.
divorce. Everything's already
Yeah,
settled.
I'm just
Oh,
asking
okay.
in general. Yeah, for because there's with COVID, a lot of couples divorced over COVID just because having to be stuck in the same home with one another,
Damn.
right?
Damn, I thought
So,
forever was a real thing.
but
Not unless he
but is
married.
there a timeline that you should give yourself to heal before you get yourself re-engaged with somebody else?
It varies.
Yeah, like I think person to person, but I would say at least 6 months.
At least.
Okay, yeah, 6 months is
Yeah, at
reasonable.
least six
Yeah,
months.
All right.
Like, cause you got those speed daters and recoverers that like
that use
get
one body to get to
boop,
another.
and yeah, they
Yeah.
like, I'm ready.
Can you do that again for me?
Boop,
There it
I'm
is.
ready.
Okay. Thanks for that. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
No, I definitely agree with you. 6 months is a good length of time because people, I feel like, because I hate to be that person to carry baggage. I
Ooh.
don't like that because we all have our own personal baggage without a relationship, mind you.
And then we got the relationship shit.
Yeah, and it's like, ooh, now I got trust issues. I don't want
Mhm.
all that.
How long do it take you to normally recover out of a relationship?
So being honest and being realistic.
Please.
So my adult life, I've only had one real relationship.
Oh, you sound like
Yeah.
me.
My child, I would say high school era,
Mhm.
you had, them flings and stuff like that you thought
Puppy
wasn't, yeah,
loves.
exactly. But I'm still learning, how things go. But I feel like for me, it's more so about doing things that I love. Like we talked about,
Yeah.
just, doing more things that you like to do, like working out, putting your efforts into something that you're passionate about.
Well, I definitely can see a big change from the person who I met when we first came on this journey and the person who's sitting before me.
Okay.
So, yeah, the confidence is there. You is moving in the right direction. But
Big
for me,
evolution.
it take me a long ass
Really?
time. Yes, I never get over it. I never get over it. I feel like the 2 times I've been in love, I still somewhat like reference it or like
Hmm.
live in it. Um,
But you are naturally though. You're
yeah,
always gonna love the person that you love. It's hard to realize that, but yeah, that's how
yeah,
it
and it'd be
goes.
like, damn, like when can I
Like you
just
just
get
want
your
to
body?
shake it
Yeah,
off
like
me.
get the fuck off me. Like I never knew you. Delete auto control. Like that's
Yeah.
where it's at. But the reality is like the reality is I am boy crazy. So the moment like you ever see Moesha when
Oh
her show
yeah.
open up and that boy walk by and they
She
be
be
like,
like,
yeah,
okay.
okay, that's me. Like in real life, I'm not about to wait around too long, whether it's lustful or love.
Yeah, go
I
for it.
be like, shit. Oh well, next clock coming. Like, so I don't know.
Yeah, you still gotta live your life. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Don't hold it up for anybody, honestly, because time waits for no one.
Oh, speaking of life and ending and beginning,
Oh,
the young man who used to always talk disrespectful about women had passed away today.
who
Um,
is it? Kevin Samuels?
yes, you took the name right out of.
Child.
No, I got a cruise to see for y'all. You gotta forgive me. But you knew who I was talking about,
Mm,
and like I think it's important to recognize that you never know when you're gonna be on this earth. And I don't
true.
know what he was saying was just to like get his ratings and his clout
Mm,
up.
yeah, that's
But
unfortunate though.
yeah, like I'm not happy that nobody passed away. But I think we all need to take heed that like what we do and say on this earth will impact and last with us far beyond our lifetime. So
Exactly. Everything is recorded now, so all I gotta do is just press play.
and people gonna be honest about the shit that you done and said when it's all said and done.
True.
That's why I try and come um
I
I,
try to come
I
correct.
try to come correct as fuck. Okay. I try to be humble. I be trying to be like, ooh, love.
And that's why I started a podcast studio right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cause you want to archive something, but you also want people to really know like who
Yeah.
you are as a person.
Yes. And through your work, like
Mhm.
that's so important. Like,
Mhm.
our purpose is to shine and be who we are and help other people. And that's really what I signed up for. Like,
Yeah.
I love this, but I want to be able to be like Oprah, have my own stuff and help everybody else, period.
Yeah.
And, just keep it moving.
Okay. So the next 5 years, map it out.
Let's see. I would hope that, you know, I get something syndicated, whether I wrote it and
Mhm.
submitted it to somebody or acting wise. I just hope somebody sees, you know, what I feel like I see when I look in the mirror and give me the opportunity.
Oh,
Or even just networking with people, like how we, you know, came
okay.
about. Like that's super important because you never know. Your platform helped me, I help you, and we
Yeah.
we both ascending.
Yeah.
You know.
I love that. Like I already told who I think I was talking to my friend Jazz the other day, and I was just letting her know, like, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Okay.
who, when the endorsements come, when the sponsorships come,
Okay.
he coming with me. Yeah, yeah. Move over.
Okay. Cause period.
Who on your team? Okay, they gotta go because he needs a camera and he needs a space. Thanks. Yeah,
Yes.
that's just how it
And I
goes.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Seriously.
when you have somebody good and they're good at their craft, you want to always have that. And I just feel like, speaking of clarity, I've realized this year that I'm not built for everyone. While doing this like platform and like becoming more comfortable in my power, because that's important, y'all.
Yes. Very.
When you're walking in purpose and you finding your power, you will lose people along the way, and that's okay. Like it is very okay to like realize that the friendships you may have had 11 or hell, let's go 2 years ago. You know, you get that variety. They may leave you, and I don't
Very
know
much
what it.
so.
Yeah, I don't want to name it. I don't want to call it no jealousy. I don't want to call it nothing. I'm gonna call it reality. Is that life gonna make you decide? Do you want to be around somebody, whether the energy is good or not, or indifferent?
Exactly.
And ask yourself, if you're elevating and this person is staying stagnant, what the fuck do you want that type of energy around you for? So,
That's super important because I feel like you learn that, you know, as a kid, your parents used to tell you all the time, like, you know, your friends, these friends ain't gonna last forever.
hey, Dwayne.
What's up, Dwayne? But yeah, these friends ain't gonna last forever. Like I remember graduating from high school. They was like,
Oh.
look to your left, look to your right. These people that's your friends ain't gonna be your friends.
Yeah,
Only a select few. And look where I'm at.
yeah.
It's only a select few for real.
And we have a hard time naming that. Like well, I'll speak for myself. I had a hard time naming that because I'm such a bubbly person and I
Hmm.
want to be so connected to like people when
Yeah.
I meet them. But the reality is, bitch, today on Instagram, I seen it. It just comes as close as I feel safe with you or I don't feel safe with
Right.
you. Period. And it's nothing personal. It's not like holding a vendetta. And all you have is your name.
True.
So when you got people speaking bad on your name, you want to just really like
Yeah. And those are bitter people. Like,
no,
I'm sorry. You
don't
just
be sorry.
you
You
gotta
speaking.
but I'm just saying, like, to be that bitter, like, I would classify myself as not a jealous person. I don't really
Hmm.
act in jealousy. I do get jealous. Let's, you know, make it very clear we're human. But as soon as that instinct come in my mind, I'm like, nah, I'm not even
Hmm.
cut like that. Like,
Hmm.
whatever's for that person is for that person.
Oh.
I
And
just
see,
can't.
I don't even jealousy out of like positions or advancements. That's not me. I get more jealous with like territorial things of like family members, friends, my man.
Mm,
Like,
my
bitch,
man, my man, my man.
that's my
Okay.
man. Okay. But I want everybody to win. Like I want everybody to be successful, even if I don't fuck with you, even if you don't fuck with me. Girl, get your shit.
I'll be
Like I
like,
tell bitches not, I'll success me. I'll
okay.
success me. If you don't like
I ain't good. I ain't at that level yet. I'm more like, you know, if we ain't cool no more,
fuck that bitch.
bye. God got for you what he got for you. He got
Oh,
for me what he got for me. I ain't gonna speak on you. Don't speak on me.
well, they gonna speak. The reality is they gonna speak on you, but
They
when they
are.
do, guess what? I'm like, ching.
I'm popping.
Yeah, two up. Okay, two up from here. So let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming up in the pipeline.
Ooh. So you can find me on Instagram at pharaoh.kale.
Okay.
Also our Millennial Vision E on Instagram as well. Far as what's coming up, hopefully this podcast, if Miss Mouthy helps me.
All you got to do is say the
Okay,
word.
period.
I'm here. I'm
But
here.
that and just trying to get filming done, and like, you know, we discussed just more video, you know, projects and things of that nature. So, you
Yeah,
know,
so we do got something coming up. I think I can talk about this because she did already
oh,
inbox
she
me and
greenlit you.
yeah. Do you-
Oh,
um
period.
exotic. So one of the young ladies that we
Oh, we
yes.
met.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I'm
she want
excited.
us, she has her album released coming out and
Okay.
she want us to actually do what we did for the fashion show. So I
Period.
was like,
This is a
yes, we
big
could
opportunity.
yes. And I'm excited because her energy was just so good
Yes,
and
it was
like
dope.
fine as fuck. I was
Yeah,
like,
she gorgeous.
yeah. So when we go, don't be mad what I wear, okay? Just to be like, friend, because I'm gonna be naked, okay?
I'm
I'm
about to
like,
risk it all.
yeah, because Exotic, she brings it. She
She
brings the
do.
energy. So that I'm excited for, and other things that I'm still working out the kinks and the details too. So I'm excited.
I'm excited for that too. Look at us, just evolving,
Yeah,
rising,
yeah.
ascending.
Yeah, and that's for anybody who listening. Where you're at now may not be indicative of where you're gonna be a year from now. Like I'm really
Very true.
excited to see where the fuck I'm gonna be a year from now because
Yes,
I'm leaving my job, and I'm not a bitch who leave something of security to go on a whim. Okay, and not even a whim, but like a passion. Like I've never understood passionate
but you gonna
people.
it's gonna be a breakthrough though for you.
Yeah,
Like what
thank
a
you.
lot of people say that like they left a job just to get an acting gig and look where they at. Like
Yeah,
they're one of the big names out there. So this is just your stepping stone.
because I can't do it anymore. Like I can't find a reason to like.
Go to work.
Yeah,
That's how.
it's
Yeah. Oh, I get it.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
like, bitch, if you don't stop talking to me, like, I don't want to read another email. I don't want to. This is
I
not
quit
my
a
passion,
job. I'm very quick to quit a job.
and they don't understand it either. So I be trying to be respectful in the moment because the job was just like, we need you in May, and I was thinking about my team and
You like,
every. I was
ooh.
like, oh, they're gonna be a shambles, bitch. They ain't gonna know what happened to them if I just be like, oh, I'm gone, like.
Peace.
But even giving them enough grace, I'm like, damn, I should have just left when the gig was good. Because now I'm counting down all this time, and I'm
Right.
just like,
You just want to be on to something new.
yeah, because it's gonna be doing what I love, like
Exactly.
communications, and like I'm too stoked.
Period.
I'm really, and it's aligning. Like y'all got to understand that the universe will give you signs and signals that you're on the right path and that you're doing what's necessary.
Definitely so.
Yeah. And so with that being said, give people your top 3 things of how you define clarity and how you got
Hmm.
to a place of clarity and manifesting.
My top three things would be soul search. Definitely soul search. Um,
Yes.
do things that you love to do. Because I find that when you do stuff like that, you kind of find yourself all over again. And then also cherish relationships,
Mhm.
friendships, because that's something that I told a lot of my friends this year that I wanted to get better at. I even told you too, like communication is so important. And I understand we all go through things and, sometimes we don't want to talk. Sometimes you just want to be in the bed. You don't want to talk to
Okay.
nobody. And I get that. But, I got a lot of friends, to
Cuz
be
depression
honest.
is a bitch.
Yeah. And you just want to be able to not appease everybody, but just be there for people that support you. That's
Mhm.
super important.
And that's one thing that I do. Sorry to go off the tangent because I'm gonna go back to the manifestation. But that's one thing that I do really appreciate about you. Like, even though as our friendship and business relationship is growing,
Mhm.
there be moments that you don't have to show up for me outside of like working mouthy and events, but you still do, and I really, really
Oh
appreciate
no,
that. I'm
I love
like,
your energy. I
thank you.
like you said, being around good energy is super important. If
Yeah.
you don't want to be a vampire of energy, like some people they just drain you dry, and I don't want to be
Oh,
around that.
well, talk
Okay,
about it. That's been all
period.
year. That's literally been all year. I'm like, this don't feel good. Like
Yeah.
this don't feel good, bitch.
Mm-mm.
I'm after I get off the phone with you, after FaceTime you, after being around you, I'm like, bitch, I need a nap.
Get the sage. Okay.
Now I know I'm not gonna waste my motherfucking sage on you. Bitch, get your shit together, align yourself, and figure out
Okay.
what's for you. But you can't vamp on me no more. Take your veins out of me. And that's that. Like,
Period.
mm-mm. And when I got invited to your birthday, I was like, oh,
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here. I'm one of the selective few.
I'm
That's
crying.
how I felt. I felt like big shit popping.
Okay.
And
Period.
and the devil was alive that day. The devil was alive.
What?
I was trying to put on a lash, and yeah, a situation had happened. But I was like, oh shit, I'm still going to the party,
Period.
bitch. I don't give a fuck what the hell talking about. But I enjoyed meeting your friends as well because
Yes.
they had great energy and they was other like boss ass people, and I was like, okay.
Hmm.
And I realized that like on this journey, I want to be around like small minded people.
Yes. Definitely not.
Yeah,
A lot of my friends, I can honestly say, shout out to y'all,
yeah.
including you.
Thank you.
Because at the end of the day, y'all work hard. I draw inspiration from my friends, to be honest, and my family. But yeah, friends are everything.
Yeah,
Like that's your own custom family,
yeah.
that you created.
And like you do text back. I don't care like how you feel like you might not be the best communicator. Cause I'm like, let me just text him and see how you doing. And you respond back and I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
I'm like I said, I'm trying to get better because sometimes in my mind I'll be like, okay, I'm an Aquarius, y'all. Y'all got to give me. I love distance and I love to be ghost and then come back and ghost and come back. That's my way of getting
Yeah.
through life.
That's self care too. Like,
Yeah, that's true. Very
yeah.
true.
Sometimes you gotta take that time for yourself to reevaluate in line and be like, okay, let me present back. Some people take it personal, but I also let people know that like anything that you need to do for your mental health and your well being
Do it.
should not let nobody it shouldn't take nobody to be offended or like take it personal. Sometimes people just need a space. But manifestation.
Ooh, so my top 3 for manifestation.
Mhm.
Affirmations. I do say affirmations in the morning when I wake up. I kind of blend them into a prayer.
Yeah, I love
So
affirmations.
yes, you need that. And then also just kind of like I'm really into signs. So like if I see something, I might be like, okay, let me look that up, and it has a meaning. Like, well, not unfortunately, but fortunately, and it's like, dang, that actually relates to what
Hmm.
I'm going through. Paying attention to signs. I mean, even like words. Like I watch TikTok videos.
TikTok. Let me
Okay,
tell TikTok is the new Facebook because I remember
okay.
when Facebook used to run our lives, but now it'd be like TikTok
God.
is like bitches is dancing.
Okay,
Bitches is getting love advice about a ding or something. I'm like,
okay.
TikTok.
You get
I'm,
little cartoons if you on
I'm
that
about to
that
start
ground.
TikToking. Like,
Okay,
okay.
but no, seriously, it's real. Like and just really just going back to like who you are as a person, like just self-evaluating. Like if you don't like something, ask yourself why. You know what I'm saying? Challenge yourself because sometimes it's so surface level. It's not what you
Hmm.
think. It's what society has programmed you to think.
Oh, talk about it.
So that's something important. Just ask yourself questions. Like I'm a why type of person. Like why?
Okay, so I know because I said that, but you just hit on something.
Hmm.
What is the what is the one thing that you feel like society has told you or you've like instilled in yourself that you had to
Mm.
deprogram from?
Oh, I'm probably gonna get flack for this. It's the gender roles for me,
Yeah.
and I really don't. Ooh, I'm
No, be
I'm
honest.
only gonna get flack because religious viewers, they might feel some type of way. But my thing is like with gender roles, I feel like you're supposed to submit to each other. It shouldn't be one party submits to the other
Mhm.
because realistically in a relationship, it's things that are beneficial. The foundation of cooking and cleaning, you supposed to already know. As a man, as a woman, does not matter. If you come to a relationship and you don't know how to wash your drawers, do different things, that's a
Mhm.
problem.
Yeah, yeah.
And in today's society about being who you are is super important. Like, a lot of men in the 1960s and, lived a closeted life.
Yeah.
You don't want that. We trying to stop a lot of stuff from going on. And it's super important to like know who you are, know what you like.
I don't think you're gonna get flack for that. If you do, then
I think I did a little bit of a good censoring job.
Guy,
Wait,
guy in the corner's got a comment.
okay, go ahead.
Men that actually do housework and wash windows are the biggest turn on for a woman. Just saying.
Really? Okay.
I could believe that because, like, as a hardworking woman,
Yeah.
it's nothing more than having somebody alleviate that pressure of like, damn,
Yes.
I gotta come home and I still gotta cook. Then we gotta work third shift. If y'all know what third shift is, y'all know third
Ooh,
shift.
child.
Yep.
Okay, nobody got time on it. It's either like, bitch, it's only 24 hours in a day. So, do
Exactly.
you want third shift or do you want dinner? Like,
And I look at like women as
Good point. That's a good point.
yes,
yeah,
as the epitome because it's like you get pregnant, have a baby, you're still working, you still have to clean the house and do all the other stuff from gender norm standpoint. And it's like to be a man is just to demand control and to, you know, go out there and do what you're supposed to do. But I feel like you are supposed to juggle that household requirement. Like y'all both chose to have a kid.
Mhm.
It's kind of like those things that are shared.
and you know what's another turn on? Another turn another turn on would just be the fact that a man that can communicate healthy. I think
Ooh,
I mentioned
child.
this a million times.
Without having to be prodded at, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
you don't have to be prompt. I don't have to beg you or fish it out of you. Like you just can maturely have a conversation
Mhm.
and not even demand, but
Hmm.
state your needs, state realistic solutions, and let's be able to move forward if we need to forgive each other and do some
Exactly.
type of like
And seek
damage control.
therapy.
Yes.
Seek therapy.
Together.
Yes, together we
Yes.
can.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's important. And like, I'm working on it too, because I was guilty. I talk about this all the time. I don't want to condemn a man for being imperfect. No different than I don't want him to condemn me for being imperfect.
Right.
We got some fucked up ways. We
Yeah,
undoing a lot of things.
okay.
But I want to hype you up. I want to be like, yes, that's my king.
My
I
man,
love,
my man, my man.
yeah. And know unequivocally that I'm not hoeing myself, you
Right.
know? Um, but my three things with um clarity would have to um be true to your intuitions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, allow yourself the room for mistakes. Like if you
Yes.
don't fuck up, you're not gonna know like, damn, there was another way of doing that. And allow yourself grace. I think we sometimes so hard on ourselves with being like um trying to be perfect, or the things we see on social media, or
Right.
whatever those voices is telling us. Like you human. You human, and ain't no answer, ain't no right or wrong
Okay.
way of doing this shit. But once you figure it out, you can adjust it for what feels safe
To you.
for you. You
Mm-hmm.
know, manifestation. What I love now is talking as if I'm already have.
Right.
That has been the biggest thing that helps me.
Exactly.
Like, no, I am a millionaire, bitch.
Okay.
The fuck, what you talking about? I
Words
am
have
a million.
power.
Okay, I'm a bad bitch. Been a bad bitch since birth.
Been that. Been
Okay,
that.
been that. Okay, never been playing tag because I'm already it.
Ah!
Okay,
Okay, I
that
like that
part.
line.
Two, I think manifest. Yeah. Oh yes, manifesting what you want with other people, right? Like, kind of let people speak life into you.
Right.
Other people around me be seeing amazing and big things on me, and I'm like, hold on, bitch. Like, you know who you talking to? Calm down.
Right. That's what I
But
be saying to you.
yeah, but it'd be like, no, let them pour into you because that's really gonna happen, and they see it for you. Um, and lastly, manifesting, be able to work for what you want. It ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be pretty. You can't just ask the universe and be like, sit back and be like, I just want it to happen.
And wait for it. You
No,
can't do that.
bitch. You might have to network. You might have
Exactly.
to work a double shift. You might have to have this little 9 to 5, 6 months past what you thought.
Right.
Because we always think we got a plan, but then God show us a whole different plan that was
Exactly.
had nothing to do with his plan. So, again, let them know your handles so
Yes.
they can check you out.
So on Instagram, pharaoh.kale, and my business page, Millennial Vision E, on Instagram.
Did you go to the drag show?
I didn't go.
Okay. Well, shout out to Josh Dupree doing Miss Woodward now. She's Miss Woodward.
Okay.
So put some respect on her name.
Period.
Shout out to CJ for your
Yes,
first
CJ.
brunch. You did amazing. And I think it's like Cal Mello now. Baby be slaying. Baby be slaying. Dancing that dance.
Okay.
I'll send you the link.
Okay. I
But
gotta see this.
yeah, I'm sorry y'all I couldn't make it, but I send love and everything. My friend was having a business open. She do like this creative design
Oh,
and like,
cool.
yeah, it's only be so much of Mouthy that you can spread.
I
So
get
it'd be
that.
like,
I get
yeah,
that.
it'd be like, bitch, I went to y'all one show. So yeah, I'm just excited for what the future bring and working
Yes.
with you. Like, I'm really excited for the things that's gonna happen.
Yes. And I just want to say I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Just to be in like the presence
Oh,
of the Miss Mouthy podcast is like it's amazing, y'all.
thank you. I love that feedback because I really be doing this shit from my heart and my soul.
And I can tell. I can
Like
definitely tell.
for real. Like it. Like I don't. This was my lifeline. Like when I think of depression, when I think of everything that I've been through in the past 3 years, this saved me. This grounded
Period.
me, and like I was looking outside of myself at everybody else's gifts, and I didn't recognize that I had my own gift. So from here on out, now I'm like investing in that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna be fine, and I'm gonna be right there behind you at the finish line. So it's your girl, Miss Mouthy. I ain't even had no weekend, y'all. I've been trying to chill and have all my
Yes.
energy saved, but protect your energy. So
Please.
it's your girl, Miss Mouthy. Even when you what? Don't see me, you hear me. Till next time. Bye.